So I am too lazy to go find my other poi, so I'm gonna do it with these. So these are very interesting. I have many feelings about them. They, first of all, they rotate on this. And so the way this is shaped, this scoops air on this side, which causes it to turn. But it's a much thicker rope than I've been spinning with for years because I've been using Flowtoys for years. And I have a swivel on Flowtoys, which I don't on these. So the thickness of the cord makes a big difference when you're doing things like upstalls. It kind of helps, but you have so much drag from this, I mean, look at how big this head is next to my face, you know? I mean, it doesn't cover my whole face, but it's a lot. But the charge lasts a long time. It's a lot less fragile than I thought it would be. I've clinked them a ton of times and they have survived, which is great. And I've messed up a ton of air wraps. So they're pretty durable and they're really freaking cool. I don't think the videos do them justice whatsoever. Not even close. No, the video is like, I don't know. It's like, you know, 1990s video compared to today of what you're really seeing. It's very low definition comparatively. It's a much higher quality experience in person in my opinion. Even that fire mode, which I think films pretty well, that's the one I'm going to use now. Even that fire mode, I think it's even cooler in real life. There's been moments where I'm like, wait, is that real fire? No, it's not, but man, that looks like it. It's fun. I would definitely recommend them if you have the money to throw around. They're not cheap. Like $4.50-ish, including shipping. But they're supposedly programmable. I haven't even tried because I've heard all the programming on Macs kind of sucks, so I haven't even wanted to try. But that's not me saying the programming is hard. I've just heard that. And you know, I heard it on the internet, so it must be true. I can say with emphatic certainty, this part really fucking hurts when it hits your skull. So don't recommend that at all. What I didn't like about them is they come in a standard length, and you don't have a choice. So that for me was a very big deal because I had to switch lengths and I can't go to something that can really anchor around my hand. And I haven't ever had the grip strength before to only use knobs. So I don't know, all in all, a positive experience if you have the money to throw around, I'd say. It's a turbine, and then it changes the effect when you speed it up or slow it down. It's got an enormous amount of drag because it's like as big as, but also look at how big it is. It's huge. I mean, this is bigger than my fire poi get with the fire head, I feel like, even, you know. Well, maybe not at the very beginning of it, but and with the fire, there's less drag. I'm just saying. These things, they are designed to scoop up air, but if you do a stall and you change direction, it's harder to maintain the tension on the string, in my opinion, than it is with the Flowtoys because of the way it cuts the air and the way it creates wind for the turbine. But there's also this pretty cool effect that happens if you catch it just right, where you start feeling what the turbine feels like, and then that's a whole different element of the spinning. So that's kind of interesting also. They said I could pick, but I didn't. It's not adjustable, but I didn't know because I didn't know what this weight felt like because this weight is substantially more than the actual PodPoi. So I didn't know what the ratio of the length plus the thickness, because this is a different cord than the Flowtoys cord and it's much stiffer. It's maybe the same, it's maybe only slightly thicker or the same thickness, but it's much stiffer. So it has a different kinesthetic because it doesn't, right, it's stiffer and it, which changes things. So it's different. Then I guess the number one word I would use to describe the experience is it's very different than my PodPoi experience. But like I can do these, so it's not, you know, It's just, there's a lot of poi. It's easy to hit yourself.